I grew up here in South Texas. I've grown up going to the beaches, just loving the outdoors, and it just seemed, I went to school to get a biology degree, and working with the estuary program has just been the best job. I love coming to work. We go out in the field and look at all the natural resources of the area and, we're striving to protect our local habitat. So the Coastal Bend Bays and Estuaries program is a stakeholder-driven nonprofit organization. We are one of 2 national estuary programs in Texas. So every year our projects are identified by our local stakeholders and priority focus areas, which include fish and wildlife, the habitat, water quality, public education, and so once those are prioritized, we implement these projects and again work with our local stakeholders as well. Matagorda Island is a unit of the Aransas National Wildlife Refuge. At one point, the island was under private ownership. So back in the 1950s, a series of levees and ditches were constructed, and they were to basically drain the island and make it more suitable for cattle production. So once the island was acquired by the refuge system, they started implementing efforts to try to restore the marsh habitat by installing culverts. So throughout the years, a lot of the culverts were failing, they were clogged. So we formed a partnership with the Aransas National Wildlife Refuge. They were able to acquire grants through the Texas General Land Office. So what we did was we looked at aerials and saw where the greatest impacts, the negative impacts were to the marsh habitat. So we went back and we installed new culverts or replaced culverts, or in some locations we removed sections of levees. And this was again to provide better water circulation throughout the island. So it becomes a better habitat for nursery grounds for fish, shrimp, crabs, and it just improves the whole ecosystem as a whole. Matagorda Island is the home to the largest wintering whooping crane population in the world. And so people from all over come to the Aransas National Wildlife Refuge to see these whooping cranes. So it's great, and I've seen alligators out there, I've seen diamondback terrapins, which are these turtles. I've seen Texas horned lizards, and every time I see something awesome. So the Coastal Bend Bays and Estuaries program, the goal is to protect the bays and estuaries. So it aligns perfectly with the San Antonio River Authority, which is to protect the rivers and streams. This project wouldn't have been possible without partners. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and the Aransas National Wildlife Refuge, they were able to acquire a grant through the Texas General Land Office Coastal Impact Assistance Program. We also partnered with Coastal Conservation Association. So again, the estuary program couldn't have done this alone. Partners are very important, and we'd also like to thank the San Antonio River Authority for selecting us for this award.